So this is a run that is going to be a showcase of the spreadsheet that you see up on the screen, and we'll talk a little bit about exactly how it's working. Hey, Larius, welcome as we get started here. But welcome to Glenwald, APOC 5. I think we have now done all the things. I should have been suspicious that we got like the 3 worst weapons on that first fake one. We're running advanced training, dexterity, engineering, siege, and scavenging. And let's get to know our cast of characters, and then we'll talk about what's going on. So first up, we have Torge, rhymes with George. Escaped slave, tough with elf blood. Okay. They're rocking a druid staff. Nothing wrong with that. And they have defensive and stun. So they're gonna be our level upper person, I reckon. We'll do something like that. So 1, 2, 3, we're 1 ahead going into the next one, but that's fine because we want to pick up Runic Gift, skip this tier entirely, and then Fortress, Big Game, and Hex. Beautiful. No boom again, but you are our stunner, Torge. And here comes the magic. So when I press F12, take a screenshot of this hero, what's going to happen is you're going to see a bar appear on the bottom of the screen, which indicates that behind the scenes we are processing the hero. And when that finishes, the grid and stats will update to match Torge. So what we can see from the grid in the lower right is that Torge is needing some accuracy more than anything. Let's take a look. Their accuracy, yeah, it's 8%. And they like isolation and they like opportunism as their kind of highest damage increases, with regular damage being a close second. And we'll talk more about that as we go. Torge became Corgi, did they? That makes sense. That makes sense. Let's see. Yeah, Korg, for sure. And then I'm going to come in here really quickly and just do that. Pay no attention to me. There we go. So that's the first one. So then we have Leslie, the second one. So Leslie is an illusionist who is naive with dragon blood. So, okay, so they're going to have a lot of accuracy. So this will actually be an interesting one. And then they have multi-hit on offer, and they have crit on offer, and they have boom, and they're a good momentum hero. Holy everything, Batman. I think when we get offered a momentum hero, we take a momentum hero. I don't think there's any need to be more. What's our last? What's spoiler on our last one? Looks like another stunner. All right, we may be doing a lot of stunning this run, from the looks of it. Let's see what else we could like. Don't panic. I think we like legendary assassin more though, and I think we like lone wolf. And that will be Leslie, the momentum hero. And then same thing we did before. Let's see how the OCR works. The OCR works exceptionally good on the numbers. It does sometimes struggle with names, but it is very consistent in the ways that it messes up heroes' name. The way that it messes up heroes' names. So there you go. So there's Leslie. At the moment, because she's rocking a mithril sledgehammer, you're going to see her biased towards physical damage, opportunism, and isolation. At some point in the future, I might make a simplified version of the grid that we can put on screen. But for now, I think this is reasonable. And then, oh yeah, wait. And then I need to come over here and just grab you. Whoops. Hero specifics. Paste that. Whoops. Paste that. Paste that. Bring back up the merge. All right. And then our last hero is Jacob, messenger, cunning, and inattentive. Oh, do you also? No, you don't have the. You have the perk, but not the goodness. Like I said, you're a defensive person. Do we have another defensive person? Yeah, we did. Okay, so it's going to be Fortress Master. We're going stun life. So Hex is locked in. You don't have longer weapons, which is a bit of a disappointment. We'll grab defensive training on you. And then We like flexibility. We like Sadist, but we're not going to be able to pump crazy numbers with Sadist. Then we like Lone Wolf. And that makes you... that. Let's fire you into the spreadsheet as well. There we go. Very, very focused on range damage because they have a bit of range damage and a lot of isolation and opportunism. And then anything else we want to switch up? Nah, I think we're good now. I do need to copy that over. Give me one memento here. All right, and now we're ready for the rumble. Let's see. You have a sledge, so let's put you in the middle. We'll put you over here. We'll put you over here. Let's see if we can do better than the last time we were doing this 10 seconds ago. Here we go. Okay, no runners is a blessing. It means we can play a little more conservatively or aggressively, I think, depending on which way you think about it. What is blocking your line of sight right now? The answer was a wall. The crossbow does make a grand return, but it not being paired with a two-handed sword and the rest was not something I'm going to complain about. Let's see. So we can just soften up some fools. Okay. Good enough. Your crossbow shots. Do you have... good enough for government work? Let the festivities begin. Whoops. Just slow down the ones that I can slow down. Although our plan remains simple. Let's get him inside the base and let's bait some corpses. That looks like a nice slowdown to buy us a little bit of time. And then nice. Give you a nice chunk down. Okay. Not sure why I robbed our friend here of that particular kill, but does seem like this back corner here is really the action spot. So I'm gonna keep slowing it down so we have some time. We do have a few guys over here though as well. Okay, let's get you body blocking here. This guy is not getting stunned, so I guess he's getting dead, and then you're gonna come body block over here, I guess. All right. And so it begins. The breakpoints are reminding us of happier days. Oh, there's a pole in the way there. I was like, wait, we don't have blockers on this night. I think we're gonna have a hard time with this guy here, so I'm gonna provide a little bit of top cover there. And that's what I just did there is probably like a little on the aggressive side, but I'm at peace with it. Let's see. Let's do this because we need to proc opportunism, or this guy's gonna take forever to kill. Still not great, but we're doing a good job delaying over here. I think that's good enough. The run by is slightly real here. The hammer leaving people at 1 health is slightly comical at the moment. The dryads always stress you out, a bad tanker. I feel that. I feel that for sure. They can really foul things up pretty badly. All right, well, let's see. So we could take out you. Do we have an at all decent sword boomerang here? It's not terrible. Let's see what it does, I guess. Perfect. Way to kill nothing. All my heroes do have the execute perk on offer. That's that'll be nice for future nights if what seems to be coming to pass comes to pass. Maybe I will. It is kind of uncanny, though, I will say. Now, unfortunately, we're too close to be able to use Impaling Shot. All right, an actual crit? Is such a thing possible? All right, so I'm gonna keep the big guys on lockdown as we watch our panic go to the moon. That's fine though. I don't think bees early on is all that valuable. Okay, E for effort. All right, I think we have to abandon ship. I don't think we're gonna lose that house. Just because we've been pretty cautious with snaring up here, and this is where we want to create our pile o' corpses. So we'll try our best on that front. Let's see. And then, yeah, that's decent. We are leaving a few over here, but they're pretty heavily wounded, so I think I'm fine with that. Now, bees here is probably a kill on all three, so I'll go ahead and do that. Well, close. Huge suns there, though. That was good. Do we want to toss out a lightning? We have kind of a not terrible lightning strike here. All right. If you... It's a bummer because I really want to get this guy. Which I guess it's probably best to go that way and get him. Yeah, and then none of those guys can get to me, and we should be able to clean up the rest pretty handily. Take some little chomps here and there, but... Let's see, we'll get you, get you. I think I will try and get that guy done. All right, let's see. Then over here. Let you finish that guy. I guess if I want to do one more ground smash, this is the one. This guy needs to be slowed down. He's cruising a little too handily, and then spending a little more mana than I want to, but getting these guys dead somewhere where other people died, I think is good enough for business. And then I'll let these two chew on me here. Our hammer brother has taken some chunks. They're not ready to go. Getting those punches out, and then the rest, I think. Oh yeah, those two down there. All right. They're working hard on this wall. I can't blame them. Ooh. This one appeared to attack this wall, but it didn't turn. That's interesting. All right. Ooh, who'd I miss? Oh, wow. The stealthiest dodger the world has ever seen, apparently. He almost eluded me. Wait. Oh yeah, we took XP gain last time. I was like, everyone got level 3 last time. 2 mountains though is a big boon for us proportionally to the last run. So I'll take it. I'm not mad about it. So let's do the same thing we did last time. We'll do our demolition. I think I'm just going to do house. That gets us our 2 payouts here. Which means we're rich. I like moving these houses early. So I'm going to do it. Wherever you are, Abigail, I'm sorry. But it feels so much better to me. Two-handed sword is a shop jump scare. Now, we had no one who had momentum capability, right? Negative. Oh, no, we have a momentum hero. Okay, so that pistol looks awfully good. Let's see, what else are we doing right now? Let's do our level ups. And as part of that, we're just gonna hit this, and this should swap us over automatically to Leslie. Come on, spreadsheet. What happened? Holy what? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. I took the screenshot while we were on the level up screen. Oh, wait. Oh, this is interesting. So the level up here shifts everything down. So I need to move it up like this. Oh, this is interesting. Because, yeah, when level up is available, it's not going to have the stats in the same locations. I tried to design it with the locations being location agnostic, but let's see if that got it. Hold on, I need to swap over to this. Yeah, there we go. So that captured it properly. But yeah, we're gonna have to scroll down before we do our level up. So this is telling me that with her current weapon, opportunism is our greatest grab. Oh. Wait, hold on. I think it did misread her stats. Let's take a look. Yes, it did. Okay, so it lists her physical damage at 1,002%, which I think means that we just got this slightly off. Working out the kinks. Let's see if it parses properly this time. There we go. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, okay. So we have to make sure that we leave like a little bit of space up top here. So it's telling us that physical damage is good for business. Oh, wait, hold on. It's still saying crit power is... Wow, yeah. So why is it recommending crit power? This is interesting. So this is a legit recommendation of crit power, interestingly. And yeah, it looks like crit power is in the top 5. Respect, because we have 6% crit. So if we get a blue crit power, we'll take a look for that. That would not normally be what I would take with her. But, oh, we only get 1 level up on you? That's unfortunate. We'll make up for it with ballistas, but... Did everyone else get level 3? No, we only got 1 level 3. All right, well, you are our momentum hero. Oh, yeah, and we should swap her weapons before we do this, too. Just because... If she's going to be a momentum hero, giving her momentum weapons is a great way to ensure that the spreadsheet prioritizes momentum. So we'll grab a couple of those. Because we have at least one person who's... Do we have 2 people who are stunners? I think we do, right? Yeah, it's stuns and momentum. What a weird world. So the hammer is going to remain on someone. But Leslie gets the Cadillac of weapons. Lucky her. You'll go like this. And then, since you're taking stunning, yeah, this is a great setup. Okay, so let's run Leslie. Let's run Leslie through one more time. Let's see if we can get this honed in. Because now that she has different weapons, the game is going to make, or the spreadsheet is going to make different recommendations. There we go. So now you can see how much momentum is an increase for her. So basically, damage and momentum is up there, but resistance reduction momentum is our best. So now let's do our level up now that we have this. So right off the bat, we get offered resistance reduction. And then crit power is still decent for her, but momentum is really, really off the charts good at the moment. So let's give it a roll and see what we come up with. Magic damage will become useful for us, but we'll roll it one more time, and then we'll take the crit power. So now that we've done that, what we're going to do is we're going to run her through again, having taken that, and we're going to see the way that the grid changes based on the fact that we just picked up what we picked up. So when it gets done processing, the numbers change slightly, and momentum becomes even more dominant because we picked up a little bit of crit power, which leveled that out slightly. Critical is starting to look good too, so we should grab some critical when on offer. Let's see, I'll take these out of the way as well. Torge is just weird. Torge is going to remain weird. I was hoping we would get a power staff, but let's bring Jacob up and see what he's working with. So same thing, we have to scroll down. I'm gonna have to figure out a better way to do that in the future, but we should get a proper parse as long as we scroll down. I had to use like specific bounding boxes for the OCR. I tried doing OCR on the entire page and it got like some weird paragraphing issues. But here's Jacob, and does Jacob look reasonably happy and correct? Yep, no weird parses there, so that's all good. And so we're looking for opportunism. No, wait, why would he be on momentum? Please hold. Let's take a look here. 0 sledgehammer and 0 that. So why would momentum be? That's interesting. We're debugging live here for sure. But like, let's see. So momentum should not be. Let's check the hero, see what he has. Sledgehammer pistol. Not last time I checked, nor not what the parse said. That's curious. So for context, I added a new section here, which is the none section. So it should have defaulted to none. And then if we go back to merge, now we're going to see a more normal distribution. Yeah, Tanker, that shouldn't make a difference because the weapon doesn't benefit from momentum, so there should be no reason. The only reason that was showing up is because it miscalculated and put pistol in his offhand. Oh, which I know why. Ah, yes, I do know why. The reason is that I think, hold on, let me take a look here at the code really quickly. We ignore nuns when we write to the spreadsheet, and I wonder if the string none also counts. That doesn't make sense though. Nah, okay, we'll see how it changes. We'll do some online debugging as we're going through. But we're ready for our level up now. And looking at the grid, for primary stats, we want resistance reduction, but accuracy is not much of a return. Like, we could take accuracy, but it's telling me that we're going to get about 3% value out of accuracy. So that's not great. Whereas a medium resistance reduction is like a 6% increase, which is better than critical at a 5.8. So we're going to take resistance reduction here. And then for our second level up, we should go back and redo this. Because now that we've taken the resistance reduction, we should see resistance reduction reduce its overall value as it reparses. Yep. So things shift up and crit starts looking really good. Exactly, a bad tanker. So that's validating kind of like the things that we already knew. So let's see. So, okay, so it's telling me that for this level up, we want to find, I should probably do a primary and a secondary, but we want to find what? We still like resistance reduction, but that's because we've said that our enemies all have some baseline of resistance. So I'm not going to grab that necessarily, but it looks like we're fishing for some crit. So we'll take a green crit. And then let's take a look. So taking that crit, I think, is going to make crit power look really, really good. So we should see, I think, a migration towards crit power having a lot of value for the hero. Yep. Yeah, so crit power now with resistance reduction is looking really good, but also physical damage is potentially looking good. So let's grab some levels. What does it think of isolation? It likes isolation. That's like a 19% increase for a blue isolation. So we'll grab that. And then we immediately get offered another one. Hello, Danu. How's it going? Welcome. Let's see. Let's hit it one more time. I'm just curious. I want to see how much isolation drops off. So isolation is at 19% now. I'm curious how it will change after we've taken that isolation. So now our isolation is at 120%. And we got a misparse, it looks like. Yeah, magic damage is off. Indeed, yeah, we're trying out using the damage spreadsheet that I built that kind of simulates damage to try to figure out what's going on. I think I'm going to need to come up with a new way to handle this, but yeah, see, we can see isolation has dropped off to 18.7%, and opportunism is actually up there. So I think we had an opportunism on offer. Yeah, green opportunism is slightly worse than isolation, but I think its utilization is slightly higher for us. So we'll grab that. And then for 2 levels up, we'll grab stun and we'll grab defensive training. So we're no longer wasting any ballista damage. Hey, Alex, thank you, and have a good one yourself. And then we have Torge here, who same deal. Yeah, so we basically scroll until the level up just slides off the page. Oh, I had a tooltip in the middle of it, so that's going to cause the parse to fail. Big time. Yep. All right, one more time. But yeah, the level up button being where it is kind of messes things up. I'm going to need to think on that. Oh, what's going on here? Did we get a... Maybe we didn't get a parse on that one. You cannot know, Illustrious. The logs don't contain that information, and there's no other easy way to do it. So what's going on here? Are we getting... Okay, we're getting Corgi, which is correct, but it's a little fiddly. I think what I need to do is probably... So the issue is that these percent signs are annoying for the OCR. The OCR does not play well with them. But this hero, it looks like we really like isolation, we really like opportunism, and we like crit power. I'm surprised how quickly crit power is coming up, honestly. So I've made it to the Glenwall boss on Apoc 6 with 3 heroes, no issues. I didn't think it was going to be that hard a challenge, Classy. That's why I said the one hero might be the big difficulty. But congrats. Still a good achievement. How much are we getting out of damage right now? Like 8.3%? This hero, I'm being told I need accuracy on them. I think 8%, that's reasonably true. So I'll grab a green upgrade, and then that's our That's it. So let's hit this with a redo. Oh yeah, yeah. Gildenberg is always going to be. It's hard to mess that one up. Yeah. So we can see that resistance reduction has now taken a nice step up, and opportunism and damage is starting to shine a little bit too. All right. Cool. So I think with that, we've done our level ups. Let's build. Where are we getting it from? We're getting it from over there. Let's build some ballista. I'm building the ballista because the rest of this run is going to be relatively slow. So I think there's a strong argument to make some part of it not slow. And then is there another weapon we want to pick up? Right now, it would be nice to have one more. I don't really... Those were nice in the first night, but they're not that important. I think we can do a reroll and try and get something that aligns with our needs. Ooh, this scepter is tempting. The power staff is like exactly what we need though. So let's go for... Do we have something we can sell for the power staff? Yeah, our 3% damage on that is probably better. The kettle helm can potentially go. There we go. All right. So now we got approximately the right weapons. Let's make everyone helmetless for a second here. I do like seeing their hair. All right. I think we're good. Yeah. Let's get into the next night. And let's farm some corpses. We definitely need some movement on our momentum hero. That's for sure. What are they sitting at right now? 7? Yeah, that feels a little light. Okay. We'll just keep softening folks up. I think you're probably gonna, are you just gonna kill here? Well, yes, but that was not my intention. Good old momentum, what can I say? All right, that was an expected result. Let's get rid of this tree. We don't need it in the way. Even though we don't want to kill any of those. You can chill, I think. We can soften this guy up. Centipedes is good for that. And then, yeah, we'll just chill. Actually, oh, this guy is in. Sometimes the shape of... The shape of Glenwall is sometimes weirdly baffling. Whoops. Keep chunking everybody down. If we want to, we also have, and I think I probably will, just because of the way this flank is coming in, I think slowing them down is not the worst idea. And next turn is going to be the money-making turn. We're just gonna try and keep stuff off this ruin just in case we need it. We got ourselves an elite dodger. Very nice. Our momentum hero is overachieving. They need to cut it out. Let's see if we come to here. Okay. This is like clockwork though. This is what we like to see. Okay, this is one you can actually kill. So of course you don't. Okay, so we're gonna soften this guy up. And then we don't mind if we get some stuns in here. That's absolutely fine. And then this is a little deceptive because this is the guy who's going to be coming in at some point in the future, and we don't really care. And then, let's see, we got another one of you. Okay. All right, no matter what we do, we're going to be in the fray, so we'll just do that. And then you can brace up. Yeah, this is like the perfect night for us, so... Let's see, one more, and then we should be able to get a nice big hit here, although we don't really need it. I'm trying to think what the best way to exit stage left is. This might be decent. Okay, all the splitters are decently injured. Trying to think if I would like... Yeah, let's slow these guys down just so we don't get hit too hard on the flank. And then I will stand here because this prevents a surround on Leslie. My current suspicion is that we will not get S rank. On this night, but we'll see. This guy is going to make it awkward, I think. It wasn't really awkward, and then I noticed this splitter here. It's probably going to take up too many of my resources for my liking. Okay, it wasn't too bad. We at least skirted under, but I think all the wall chewing is probably gonna hamper us a little bit. I am not complaining about that, though. That was a great one. And then we have a really nice scorching wave there. Okay, I'm feeling a little more bullish about this. A little disappointed this is not a kill. Ooh. A little disappointed, became very disappointed there. Okay, but I'm feeling good. I think this guy is probably going to come chew on this ruin, and that might lose us the S rank. Owie. But yeah, this is definitely where the rubber hits the road, as it were. So let's see. So I think a stunning entrance to here, but ideally without stunning our own hero, is going to be the play. If I can buy us one turn on by stunning the elite, all right, not gonna happen. Okay, pretty good. So now we have a decent number of actions left. I think 700 HP though on the elite is a lot. Yeah, I think it's too much for us to overcome. Ooh, that was a spicy one for sure. All right, this is a little bit of sprint greed, but oh, 18. All right, well, I tried. The ballista should make quick work of him, but we do lose the S rank. I was worried that might happen, but what can you do? The elite just had slightly too much juice. Yeah, oh yeah, I think we're looking good. The S rank was not an important part of our overall strategy. So, I'm not concerned. I think we've done a good job. I'm going to try and hold these two in place so that I get them to die on tiles where other enemies have died. There we go. All right, I think that actually looked really good from an enemy concentration perspective. Level 4 and everybody feels good. Oh yeah, that's the money. That right there That's the goods. So let's see. We need a lot more house expansions. We need 7. All right. I don't mind it. And then we have to, the elite carrion is better than getting a knight level up. So we're feeling really good about that. Let's do our level ups. Let's see. Well, I'll do perks first. I think nimbleness and avid learner are both great for this hero. Contaminate is good. We still need to get their stun up a bit. Then for you, defensive training and that, so we hopefully get some higher levels moving forward. And then let's check out what we got going on. Yeah, that level up dialogue. I'm frustrated with that. Okay, so it's recommending momentum very, very highly, but crit power is also surprisingly present, and range damage right now is very strong, is what we're seeing out of this. And it still wants us to get some resistance reduction, but that's unsurprising. So let's see what we can come up with of those. All right, it asks for the resistance for the range. We'll grab that. How is opportunism faring over here? It's like a 17 versus an 18. I think we can do slightly better if we roll this one. How about ISO? A little bit of ISO goes a long way. We picked up... what was our primary stat that we picked up? Oh, we haven't picked up our primary stat yet. Let's roll our primary stat and see what we're grabbing. We'll grab a little bit of resistance reduction. And then I'm going to grab a little bit of crit. And then let's roll this. So right now, it's saying that crit power for us is like a medium crit power is like a 6% increase, whereas momentum is sitting at like a 20% increase. Range damage is still quite good, though. So we'll grab that for now. That's going to fall off when we pick up a scepter at some point in the future, but I plan to stick with that. So we'll go with that, and then... and then we'll see what's up with Jacob here. Come on, parse. Fail parse. Yeah, range damage. We're getting those percent signs. I'm gonna have to come up with a better way to parse the percent signs. I think it's a little tricky because they're so fine print on the overall setup that it's a little hard. Okay, so it really likes crit power. It also still likes resistance reduction, opportunism, and isolation. So let's see what we get. And also we're looking for stun. We do need to get our stun going. So I will grab that. Because for characters like this, it's kind of a secondary stat. But this is going to be a very interesting experiment, I will say. Because I'm definitely building here differently than I normally do. Which I think was kind of the purpose of this. Hey, Maple Potato, welcome on in. Oh, another failed parse. Range damage again. Thanks for coming on in, Maple Potato. Yeah, we've been playing some Last Spell for a while now. All right, Opportunism. Looking very juicy for this hero. Makes sense. And then damage is still giving us like a nice 10% bump. So I think we definitely take the damage and we take the stun. How is crit performing for us here? like a 6.2% increase. It's not bad, but I think we probably roll on that. We don't need any accuracy. Damage isn't looking great. We'll take the green damage. That's about a 7% increase. So what I'm realizing here is that while the grid is useful, the ideal view for us here is probably more like a just show us the value of the primary and the secondary stats, which is an interesting learning, I think. And then are you... Oh yeah, you're a power leveler. So we'll take an XP gain on you so that we get some more levels. And then let's see. We're gonna be doing ballistas. We can't push for either of these ruins right now, I don't think. This may be the night where we can do them after the fact, but I think we'll do something like this just to close things off. I've underdone our seasoned operators for sure. Let's get the elite carrion going though. Spear, offhand sword, or... I mean, offhand sword with 3 movement is pretty spicy. Do we want to do better than that? That's really nice for our momentum hero. It's an extra hit. It gets her movement up from 9 to 12. Oh, my general plan? Maple Potato, we've done a lot of challenge runs lately. At the moment, plan is just kind of like we're going for the corpse strat. Corpse strat and concentrate ballistas in the center of the base is the rough standard build that I do. I don't think it's good enough. Let's find something better. I'd like a primary weapon that has some oomph on it. The trinket is not terrible. We know how valuable momentum is right now, but I think I'll roll again. I like this power staff. We're rocking weird weapons on one of our 2 stunners. Was Torge the one who got a decent amount of stun chance? Yeah, so let's get them geared up if possible, which should be very possible. Like I said, if we find a scepter, that's good. Some stun on the boots is not bad. Slightly expensive pickup, but... Ronin pants? For 30, I'll take them. Got an offhand scepter available, which is decent. Not seeing a primary scepter yet. Still looking for another sledge. Hey, operator, welcome in. I think I buy this just for future proofing, if I'm being honest. Grab that. For 26, you can't say no to that. And then grab that. Okay. That felt pretty decent. Oh, I wanted a sledge, not a second one of those. That's fine. Did we like this? Armor and that with crit? Yeah, I'll let that one go. Toss the Ronin pants there. Slight upgrade there. And then this was stun. I think I want it on... Jacob's at 32% stun. Torge is just struggling because they don't have a second... weapon. We'll keep that. Or a second weapon that is the correct type of weapon. But... I don't think that's the end of the world for the moment. We can go on to our next night in relative safety. Next time, remind me to do all the upgrades to our buildings. That would be beneficial. And then I think we definitely nuke all these walls. I'll see you over there, Maple Potato. I'm wherever people want me to be. That has and will continue to be my my MO. There we go. So let's see. Torge with the 2 power staffs, I guess, hangs out over here, and then you're going to be a floater between the 2. Okay. Let's